Hi, it's Jennifer, and I have been MIA for a very long time. I am currently in a skilled nursing facility, skilled nursing home, if you will, recovering from pretty much a year of off and on being in and out of the hospital and in and out of skilled nursing homes for various reasons. I have had both mental and physical problems for the past 14, 15, maybe 16 now months. It's a really incredibly long story that I don't want to go into all of it. I just want to let you know that I'm still here. I'm still fighting. Some of it was MS related. Some of it was Lemtrada related. I think I've now been diagnosed with hemophilia, and there's like a 0.1% chance of somebody on that's had Lemtrada getting hemophilia. It's unheard of, really, for a 50-year-old woman to acquire hemophilia type A, which is what I have. Hemophilia type A with a factor VIII deficiency. That's what I have. It's incredibly rare. I'm like a needle in a haystack. And it was incredibly difficult to overcome. I still haven't overcome it. I still have it, but it's finally under control. Where I'm not bruising. I don't have any bruises. I'm not getting any new bruises. I'm on a medication called Hemlibra. It's an injection, a subcutaneous injection that I take every 2 weeks now. For the first few months, this is not for the first few months. I was diagnosed in March of last year, so it was kind of running rampant until about, I tried rituximab, didn't work. That happened in August of last year. It didn't work. So it was September of last year when I started the Hemlibra. And I was weekly, every week up until 2 weeks ago. Now I've seen my hematologist and I can go every 2 weeks on the Hemlibra, probably forever. It's probably a treatment that I'll have to be on forever. So in addition to the MS, which I'm not receiving any treatment for since the Lemtrada, the bad news is, okay, so the hemophilia is under control with the Hemlibra, with the injections. So far, so good. And that's been, I would say it went into some type of remission, if you will. Well, not remission, but I guess the Hemlibra got control of it back in September of this last year. And then I've been recovering from all the bruising and all the pain and all the injuries and all the hematomas. And I had hematomas. I had cellulitis in my arm. Like I say, I had blood clots and I was bleeding. So I have even a rare form of Hem type A because I have blood clots also. I bleed and I get blood clots. So they couldn't figure out what to do with me. I had to see 3 different hematologists before I found one that would actually be able to help me in any way. And it's fantastic that I found one. I love her. She's amazing. It's so amazing when you find the right doctor, right? It's so difficult when you can't. But I did, and she's lovely, and I like her very much. And so the hemophilia is pretty much under control. The MS is not progressing necessarily, but it did. During the hemophilia, I sort of lost a lot of the use of my right hand again. It wants to curl up a lot, so I do a lot of stretching exercises, and I'm in PT and OT currently trying to get back more of the strength in my legs so I can stand and pivot to transfer again. I can stand again, but not for very long and not very straight up. I can't often stand straight up, but I have a I've been working on that since I got to this particular facility that has a gym here. So I've been working out 5 to 6 days a week on that. And that took about, let's see, I've been here almost 4 months now. So it took probably 2.5, 3 months before I could actually stand. And then it's been since then that I've been working on standing pretty much every other day. And I do a standing frame and all of those things to strengthen my legs. And I do lots of exercises on my own when I'm not in the gym. I also ride the stationary bike or the bike pedals, and I do the bike pedals with my arms also. So my arms are getting stronger, my legs are getting stronger. From here, I'm headed to an assisted living facility. I will be out of the psych aspect of my illness. And that has taken, well, it started in August of last year. No, August of 2018. I ended up in a mental hospital, if you will, for a period of time, and then a nursing home, and then a group home, and then in and out of the hospital for a few months at a time. I was in the hospital probably 25 to 30% of 2019 from the blood clots and the bleeding and the hemophilia and the psychological issues that were happening to me. Could be my age, could be the illnesses, could be a fever, could be any kind of an infection. And they were causing not necessarily hallucinations, but I guess hallucinations, other types of mental health issues. And that's another video I want to do one time just on the mental aspect of what I've been through, because I don't think we hear a lot about MS and what it can do to your psyche, and everyone doesn't want to talk about that kind of thing, but I've been fighting it now for over a year. And I'm in therapy, and I'm doing better psychologically and physically, well, mostly physically, than I have in about 3 years, I would say, at least according to my family and friends and doctors. So it can get better. It can get better with treatment and therapy and things like that. It can get better, and it has for me. So that's a giant step in the right direction, and I'm busting ass to try to get stronger. I'm going to get stronger. I'm getting stronger. I'm going to keep getting stronger, and I'm going to get back to where I was before. I'm going to get back to where I can live in the community, where I don't have to live in one of these places. I'll do a step down to an assisted living, and then from there, hopefully, I'll just get stronger all the time until I can be back at home with my children. It's been a rough time, incredibly rough time. I feel better than I have in a very long time. I'm not drinking. I'm not taking so many of the medications that I was taking. I'm off of all but 2 of my medications for MS, one for spasticity, and then I'm not going to be able to think of it now. The Ampera, which has another name now, Fampridine, I think. I'm on that also, still. And then I'm on 2 psych meds, and just the Hemophilia for the, and something for my thyroid, which I've been on since 1999, so that's nothing new. I'm still catheterized. I think I will be catheterized forever. I've got a neurogenic bladder because of the MS. And I tried to not be catheterized for a while, and it was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare. I had no control whatsoever. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm sure I'll be catheterized forever now. What else? I think that's kind of it. I'm sorry, that's a lot of information. Go ahead and comment if you have any questions, or email me at keep.movin@hotmail.com. That's keepmovin@hotmail.com. If you have any further questions about any of these things, I need to do a video on hemophilia on its own, and a video on psychiatric issues that I've had on its own, but I wanted to give an update because I haven't done a video in so long. So I'm still here, I'm still fighting, I'm still, you know, hopeful to get back to where I was MS-wise, so I can stand and pivot to transfer on a ongoing basis, so I can get out of the briefs that I'm in. Yeah, anyway, that's a whole thank you for watching. It's a short video, but oopsie, gotta get up there and turn it off. Sorry about that too. Thanks for watching. Okay, thanks guys, bye-bye.